Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. My name is Samuel Okoyo. I want to bring you the weekly analysis on forex markets, forex indices, cryptos, stock, everything. Okay, now I want to make this announcement or give this information. We are in a difficult time in trading. We are in a difficult time in trading. Two things make the market difficult these days. One, we are approaching a major reversal zones. We are approaching major reversal zones. Two, the war in Russia and Ukraine. During such time, people panic a lot. Some panic buy, some panic sell. So it affects the technical movements of the market. So why am I saying this? You be careful how you trade. Two, be fast in taking your profit, or at least securing your open order. I mean, when you open a trade, let's say you open for your analysis, the market will move from here to this place. Once here is your, maybe you entered here, the market drop to this level. Even if you expect it to go to this level, move your stop loss to this level, because market can do this and turn. So at least you secure your order with little profit because of the uncertainties that is happening in the world today. Okay, having said that, let's go to the business of the day. Now, this is DXY, where I normally start my analysis. This is a weekly chart, you can see it. And we are looking forward for this back pattern to complete. So it will likely make 3 waves. You have seen one. Where will this turn? That's the question. Then it will certainly come to here to end. But this is a weekly chart. This may take the whole of this year to complete. That's the truth. It may take the whole of this year to give us this. Give us this A, B, C. So that is weekly chart for you. So let's go to lower time frame. Let's go to daily. So in daily, we can see what's happening in the market. Now the question is, the pair have been going through this channel. It hasn't broken the channel. Now it has hit the channel again and is going down. Now we're looking forward that the market will come to the psychological level of $100. Can we get to $100? Not a must. With the market turn from here, I think going lower to the going down to lower time frame will help us to answer this question. Okay, so let's go to 4 hours. As I said earlier, we are at a reversal zone. All this from here, all this place is a reversal zone. When the actual reversal occur, I don't know yet. So let me go down to 4 hours first. So see, this is 4 hours. You can see in my last video, if you remember, I said that here holds the key. That if the market break this place, it means that the correction has ended here. But you can see it couldn't break it and is now going back up. So what next? Okay, you can see the market is from this very place is making 5 waves. You can see wave 1, 2, 3. So I'm expecting wave 4 and 5. So in my own count, we are still going up. But mind you, this can be just an ABC, A, B, C. And when it comes to an ABC, sometimes we have A and C to be equal. Sometimes C will be 61.8% of wave A, or 8% of it, or 7% of wave A. So there's no rule that it must be equal. But we like to see it to the seeing the equal one give us more confidence in taking trade, because sometimes when it didn't go to the equal length, you may think that the markets have reversed. After some little move, which you begin to go up again. Okay, and that and when such happens, if you're not careful and you are under the stop loss, you lose their profits and hit stop loss. So let's go over to 1 hour once more. So on 1 hour, you can see this is this is ABC. I don't want to label everything, and this is with 1, 2, 3. So what am I expecting? It's a simple thing. I'm expecting the market to move like this, to give me an ABC before the last move, which we see the market to reverse. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting to see. But mind you, this market can move up, can come as high as 100%. Sorry, $100 before it begins to go down. You know, this is a psychological level, but based on this count, we may not get there. So all these are forecasts. Okay. Now let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD, you know, Euro USD and DSY is doing the same thing. So, but the difference is that why this is going up, the other is going down. So, as you can see, WXY, XZ, we are, whenever we have a long correction, it's always WXY, XZ. And in that case, with Z is the last leg to drop. Okay. And looking at this, we may still hit this very at 8.6. We can see hit the 8.6 level. So we go down to 40 to 4-hour time frame. Now, last time, remember this bullish confirmation of last time, I said that if the market ends here, we can only confirm when it breaks this high and go up. You can see it didn't break it, it kept going down. Now, this selling, is it over? You can see 1, 2, then 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making wave 3, wave 4. Then this wave 5, which we assume to be the last wave. What are we expecting to happen here? We need to go down to 1 hour again to know if we can count the wave. Now, the little issue here is that we could not, this is not, it didn't develop in the way it will be easy to count. But all I know is that I'm expecting a pullback towards that 8.2% and 50% of this very from here to here, then before the next drop. Okay. I'm still looking for sell on this, except I see a sharp move. If I see a sharp move, then I'll forget about selling. I will know that the correction has ended. But if the market continues to move in a corrective manner, once more, it will drop. Let me check 15 minutes to know if I can label this. still difficult to label, but at least I can say 1, 2, 3. Okay. 15 minutes can be labeled something like this. From here, or you can say 1, 2, then 3, somewhere here 4 and 5. And again, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, let me forget about the labeling. What I know is I'm looking for one more wave down, and I will look for buy. That is, I'm looking for, excuse me. I'm looking for price to do something like this. Something like this. Then it will drop either in this support line or little below this line. After that, if the market give me this reversal drop once again, what will I do? I will watch out for buy setup from here or above here or above here, depending on how the market is reacting. So I cannot tell you now what will happen until I see how the market will drop once more. Okay, so that's all for Euro USD and DXY. USD card. USD card. I'm still looking for this drop. You know, ultimately, I'm looking for this A, B, C. But the way the market is moving, I'm looking for this W, X, Y to complete. You know, so I don't have any plan to buy USD card unless I see the setup in lower time frame. So let's check 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours, we can see this very chart was so complex, not easy to count at all because of what's happened this place. But in any case, this is wave A, and this is A, B, C, D, E, triangle, wave B, and this is wave C. Okay, so from here, we are looking for lower. We are looking for lower. Okay, so here is my stop loss. Not that I have entered buy, sorry, sell. No, I actually bought from here and I close it around here. Okay, so if I get a good setup on 1 hour, then I will enter sell and my stop loss will be here. Okay, so let's see 1 hour at once. You can see this drop. This drop is sharp. So if I don't get a sharp move up again, I will enter sell anywhere from here. Then here will be stop loss. And I will sell down to the area you have seen on 4 hours and daily. USD chef. Let's go to daily again. I share this chart with my students and my subscribers that we have 2 options here, but I favor the green option. See, you can see what I wrote. 2 possibilities here. 1, triangle has completed in blue. That is, see this blue. You can see it A. You can see it B, C, D, E. and it seems that it has completed. Now, to confirm the completion, the markets have to break this low, or even this one. Okay, and we are getting signs that it will happen because of the way the market dropped yesterday. Okay, or it is still possible that we will get a move up again, which means this one, A, B, C, D, E. So this thing that make markets difficult in correction. It can move anyhow, anytime. But that's the way it calls for patience and knowledge. When we have the knowledge, you begin to weigh all the options available. So remember, we are looking for this big A, B, C. And for my last 4 videos, I've been saying that this big ABC is possible. Now, it's getting clear that I am right, but until we break this low. So let's clear all these writings and go down to 4 hours. So 4 hours, you can see what we have here. So, as I said, the possibility, this can see possible A, B, C. Okay, but the markets haven't taken this low. Haven't taken this low. Can you see these 3 waves move up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Haven't taken this low and try to move higher again and reverse again. And if you go down to 1 hour, you see the sharp sell. So let's see 1 hour. I believe that we are no longer getting this one, that we are now looking for the sell confirmation. Let me write it. Sell confirmation. So I'm looking for this to confirm my selling. So let's see 1 hour time frame at once. So you can see how the market is moving down. Maybe when market opens, we may get a little move like this. And then we will get the break. And once here is broken, I forget about anything buy. I'll focus on selling. What I will do, I will keep moving my stop loss to break even until I get that big drop I'm expecting. Pounds USD. Let's go to daily. What is this? I did not get my buy zone. Probably the rotation maybe however, my presume with 2 drops in corrective manner, I will buy a stop loss currently. Okay, that's the chart I shared when the market was here. There's nothing much to see. Let me move this. It's no longer valid. There's nothing much to. Okay, here. Remember, this is WXY. So if we get lower than here, it's become WXYXZ. So will it happen? I don't know yet, but let me show you something. You see this you see this, I said that we likely get this drop, and it has happened and completed. When market couldn't break this high, I said, look for this drop. This is knowledge, and it has happened, so I'll not remove it. Now, I'll go down to 4 hours to see what we have there. Remember, as I said in my intro, that the market is difficult now due to markets are at major reversal zones. And whenever market is at major reversal zones, it calls for caution. And it also calls for action, in the sense, if you don't know when market is reversed, you may think that it will see it will continue in that direction. Before you know it, you have missed 1,000 pips, 2,000 pips. So now, you can do this A, B, C. This C, has it completed, or are we still going down? Okay, this line suggests that we will likely get any diagonal. So let's go to 1 hour direct to save our time. 1 hour. So 1 hour, you can see 1 hour, you can see that this is our reversal zone. Now, last week, the market was here. We are contemplating whether we get a reversal, whether it has ended, that whether this is 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. Then we also say that there's a possibility that this is wave A, then this is B, then this is C. That time, I remember I said that here might be the wave 4. In that case, it will drop. Or maybe it's finished, and here will be wave 1. So now it's clear that it gave us wave A, B, C. So now, what do we need now? Another A, B, C to complete the move. So will it be ending diagonal? No. Will it be ending diagonal? Who knows? I don't know. But I'm expecting, as a wave trader, this is wave 1, 2, 3. I'm expecting wave 4 and 5. Not the most it will happen, but if it happens, it gives me more confidence that the diagonal has ended. I mean, the selling has ended. And to confirm, either it reverts from here, break here, and continue going, or you don't get this again, you just go up from here, break this channel, and go up. So, to be a nice trade, if you catch this move, then here is stop loss. If the market breaks this low, let me go back to 4 hours so you see it better. If you get a break of this low, then we are getting WXYXZ, which means if here is broken, then even if we get a buy, it will be something like A, B, C. Then we get a deeper one to complete WXYXZ. I don't know if you understand. Anyway, I'm not giving lectures, I'm making analysis. My students know all this. So remember, as I said, as I always say, I have students class. You pay the two money, I'll teach you what we are doing. Okay. AUD USD. AUD USD. Let's see our daily first. Okay, as long as here is still intact and looking for sell, then remember, this is WXY, WXYXZ. Now, there is a possibility that this Z, Z or Z, when we were in school, we pronounced it as Z, but this time I also hear Z. So forgive me if you think it is Z and I call it Z. Africans call it Z. So this Z might have ended here. That's another possibility. Then if I am to say it hasn't ended, the only thing that makes you believe that ended is when price breaks this Y level. But then I will know that truly the Z has ended at this level. Having said this, let's go to the lower time frame to get our trade, because on daily you will not get the trade on daily. Daily serves as a point pointing to us where we are going. Now, in 4 hours, we have some interesting development here. The markets are giving us an equal leg between here and here. The market have entered our blue box. You know, blue box and golden box is where we look for reversal. So, let's stop loss. This is no longer important. So now let's go to 1 hour to look for how we trade this pair. Now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. In the Elliott Wave rule, it says two legs can be equal. Now, leg 1 or wave 1 and the assumed wave 5 is now equal. But the problem is that the book also says that wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave. And if you measure this is the shortest wave. But you know, market is correcting. So anything can happen in correction. So that's why I don't want to judge this being the shortest wave with what I have seen. Okay. So all I say, we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after 5 waves, we get 1, 2, 3, or ABC. So that's the that's the main idea about the whole scenario. So now, what do we do next? It's simple. Whenever when price dropped below this level, I will begin to sell. Or if I get a move higher and get set up from here, I will sell from here. Whenever I mention set up, I must remind you, if you don't know what it is, don't just presume and trade, unless you know how to recognize sorry, a sell or a buy setup. If you don't know, I will encourage you to join my class. I don't charge much. I don't charge much. That's simple. So we move to the next pair. Next pair is Zealand USD. New Zealand USD. Let's go to daily. There's nothing much to show on daily. A, B, C, W, A, B, C, X, A, B, C. Let's even the Y. Okay, now the equal leg of W and Y is down here. But I don't know if the market will still come this low. Okay. So, and I don't want to presume, I will still leave this very I'll still leave it like that. So I'll still leave it that way until the market proves me that it has ended here. I think it has ended here, but let me leave it. So going down to 4 hours, where we get more data. In 4 hours, we have ABC, which is W, X, A, B, C, Y, double zigzag, and it's have completed equal leg move. So I'm looking for sell. I'm not like interested in buying. I'm looking for sell. So to get that, let's go down to 1 hour. Then once I get, we can see move higher a bit. It doesn't matter. Once what I'm looking for sell setup, if we get higher move, maybe the market did this and did this again, I will look for sell setup around here. If not, if the market begin to come down, once here is broken, I watch how it was broken. Whether it's broke in a corrective manner or in a sharp move, then I will sell. I will target here. How it moves will now determine whether we are getting that very lower I show you on daily, or we are getting a reversal. Remember, if this is the first time you are watching our video, please subscribe, share our video, ask your questions. If you know somebody who is struggling to stand on his feet concerning trading, and the person is willing to learn or wants to learn, don't hesitate to give him or her my link. I'll teach him or her very well, and he will enjoy the little money he will pay as a student. Now, JPY. Okay, there is some little change here. This is our W. This is our X. Then with Y is dropping. What do we expect on this with Y? Has it ended? Remember, this is A, B, C. A, B, C. Then double correction. Have it ended or is it still developing? Let's seek help from 4 hours. Okay. 4 hours, we have A, B, C. Then another, this I can't, maybe this is another A, B, C, but I can't label it as A, B, C for now, because I may label it, it will become a wrong labeling. So let's leave it. I have seen an A, B, C, which is a zigzag, and it's doing double zigzag anyway. So let's see 1 hour. Then the 1 hour, this W, that WXY, WX, with Y is developing. And we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is with 1. Then with 2, with 3, I'm looking for with 4 and 5. So JPY is still a selling market. So I'm looking for the 4 around 0.38, 0.5, then with 5. After that, I will now check whether we are good to go or we are still going down. Next is USD JPY. Let's see 1 hour again. Sorry, daily again. In this pair, some of my friends who are equally good in wave analysis say that we are going up from here, and I disagree with them. Okay, for me, we are going down from here, and I can see. If you watch my old video, you will see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't change it now, and we are getting an A, then A, B, C, D, E, B, then C. So, in my opinion, of course, USDJPY is on its way to maybe 120 or even 130. But for now, we will get ABC. For now, we are getting big ABC. A, B, C. I don't know where the C will end, but that's my opinion. We are getting the big ABC. Okay, and I think it has begun, and I think it has already confirmed, but we don't presume on things like that. We need to confirm. So let's go down to 4 hours. So now, maybe, and also quite unfortunate, I didn't take this trade because I want to see an equal leg, which we enter here. Had it been that it entered here, I would have sold from here. But it doesn't matter. When you miss a trade, you look for another opportunity. Opportunity that does not finish in the market. So now that I didn't miss the early trading, it doesn't matter because there are still thousands of pips to catch. So why the great missing the first move? After all, the first move is to give you the confidence that you are right in your analysis. So now I'm looking for pullback or correction, and then I will continue to sell. So let me go down to 1 hour. And 1 hour, whenever we are expecting a correction, we want it to come to 38.2 or 50%. If it ended before here, I consider it a pullback or a shallow correction. So once I get priced to this level, I will watch out how the market is reacting and I will sell. Here will be my stop loss. Here will be my stop loss, because if market goes above this place, if market goes above this place, we will likely come back to here. Okay, so let me bearish stop loss, bearish invalidation. So here is my stop loss. If it comes here, I will sell from here, stop loss here. But once it breaks this low, I will bring this one down here. Then I will just relax and ride the wave down. Okay. We are coming to the end of this video, but let me try to okay, I still have pounds, JPY, gold, silver, platinum, and oil. Wow. Oh, okay, let me try to finish them before I go out. Pounds, JPY. Last week, I brought this shark pattern. I said we may or may not get it, but it's becoming clear that we are getting it. Okay, so here is the stop loss. 149 is the stop loss. Here is our target, 150.1, or say 150 is our target. So let's go to 4 hours. You know, one thing you should have the knowledge is that I bought this pair, and when I see how it reacted, I closed it. You know, if you don't have the knowledge, you can enter a trade, you will be in profit, and you wouldn't know when to exit the market. That's the problem. So the market is still selling. Here is no longer stop loss. Stop loss is now here. Okay. So now what are we looking for? We have seen wave 1, 2, 3. Then we want to see wave 5. Okay, so 1 hour will show us clearer what we are looking for. Okay, now this is wave 1, 2, 3. I'm looking for wave 4. Then I will sell towards 150. Simple thing. Okay, let's go to commodities. Gold. I made a loss on gold last week. I made a loss on gold because why? Okay. Okay. Now, the only thing I can show you on gold is this. This move and this move is going to be equal. Okay. When after this sharp drop, I think we're gonna get a correction and more drop before going up. But you know, markets can behave anyhow, anytime, in an odd manner, especially now that we have tension in the world. So much panic sell, so much panic buy. Okay, now what am I looking for? Last week, this is where I made a loss on gold. Last week, this is what I count this as A, B, C. Though not in my video, in my class, in my Telegram channels, and I was expecting this to happen. So when market came to this level, I enter sell, and instead of dropping, it keeps going up. And though my stop loss is not so far, because here was my stop loss. It hit my stop loss and kept going. Doesn't matter. You don't gain all the time. Sometimes you lose. But what matters is that what you did was logical and in accordance with what you expect to happen in the market. So if you try to avoid the loss, you may not trade at all. Okay, so but that doesn't mean you'll be trading carelessly, no. So now we are waiting for this to complete and give us a sell setup. You can equally buy, like this is 1 hour. If I see a good setup on 1 hour, I can buy, and then before I look for sell again. This is 1 hour, and if I get a good move down, for instance, something like this, maybe when market opens tomorrow night, if I get A, B, C, that is to say, let me use FIBO. If the market, if the market give me a nice correction, starting from this low to this high, if I get at 8.2, no, I won't take that point. If I get 50% move in a corrective manner as a correction, then I will buy and target here. But if I get a sharp move, maybe market opens and I see a sharp move like this, then I will forget about buying again, because market can change anytime. it doesn't owe you any apology. It doesn't announce to you that it will change. Just change anytime. That's why you need to train your eyes so that when it changes, you know that you are no longer going where you think you are going. Okay, let's see silver. Silver. Remember on silver, I have been saying that we will likely get a big selling towards 20 or even lower than 20. Okay. But now our channel is being broken. Channel is being broken. Does this mean that we cannot go down again? We can still go down, but maybe we may not get to that $20 and below I've been thinking we'll likely get. But remember, this is the case of W, X, Y, X, Z. So in that case, until the market goes above the X leg, we'll be still looking for WS. But the difference is that if the higher this goes, the higher Y, the last Y leg goes, the closer the Z comes up. I mean, that is, if you had gotten the sell from here, the Z leg might still close below the first Y leg. But if it gives us a kind of flat, then the Z leg might close somewhere here. It is still valid. Okay. So let's continue. Let's go down to 4 hours. So 4 hours. We are looking for more upside before. Okay, let me. All these places is a reversal zone between this blue box and this box. That's the blue between this. Okay. Yes, it's better to say that I expected silver to drop the same way I expected drop on gold, but it didn't happen again. So for that, we are looking for more upside. 1 hour will be better to see it clearer. Now, this is wave 3, this is wave 4, this is wave 1, A, B, C, running first wave 2, this is 3, this is 4, and we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, silver is still buying the same way gold is still buying. Okay, but I can easily trade the gold than silver, because gold, the structure shows that it can give us a nice setup. You know, we trade the setup. We don't trade price action. Everything is price action, but before I trade, I need to get a setup. For instance, this is a setup. And anybody that sold from here would have made about 200 pips or thereabout. Let me measure it. That's an example of setup. So had this been you sold from here before the market reverses, you have gotten 61 pips. Okay, and you still have enough time to move your tail to stop loss before it goes back. So setup plus price action is what we trade, the waves, the sequence, not just price. Okay, not that the market is going up, you enter is going up. No, you need to enter at the right time. Let's see platinum and we will conclude. Okay, I will attach Bitcoin because I will be making another video today. Oh, I still have one to analyze. This video is being too long, almost 1 hour. So platinum, the market just a break of this place is confirmation that we are going here. We are definitely going to complete this setup, this pattern. So now markets come back to it again. It broke it, come back down very sharp. So let's go to 4 hours. When this happened, I was expecting a move like an A, B, C. So I was expecting this, a move like this. So give me A, B, C, then I will buy. But it didn't happen. So you cannot be correct all the time. Nevertheless, remember, for those who have the knowledge, that's what is called running flats, expanding flats. So this wave B can close above the start of wave A, which means above this place, or equal to it. They are all flat. Then if wave C goes lower than the start of wave A, it becomes expanding flat. If it couldn't go lower than it, maybe it turned again here, it's called running flat. So all these things is what, when you have such knowledge, you will know what you are doing at every given opportunity. So why am I saying this? I'm not going to buy SRP from here. No, I want to see a decent retracement. In that case, you go down to 1 hour. So now it's simple. This platinum is simpler than gold and silver this time around. For instance, the move is just a straight move. Okay, and if I get this type of correction, let me copy this and show you. So if I get this type of correction, let's say it's happened like this, then I can buy it from here and wait for a bigger correction. This cannot just happen right now. I mean, if this happens, we may get another move before this big correction happens. So that's how we look at the market. We weigh up the options available to us. Okay, so let's oil is going up, but I cannot buy. You know, oil is going up, but I cannot buy. I don't have any reason to buy oil now. You know, after this move, I expected a correction, but it didn't happen. I don't regret missing it, because if you buy, if you need to trade blindly, you may be lucky few times. If it becomes your habit, you blow your account. That's the truth. If you do the trade on assumption, you can be lucky in some trades. And if it becomes your habit, you blow your account. That's a simple thing. So I missed this move, no regrets. Let me just check what's happening in 4 hours. Okay, in 4 hours, I'm expecting ABC. That is, it can be either running flat or expanding flat. If I get this type of good correction, I can now buy. Okay. If I get A, B, C, I can now buy. But for now, let this happen first. Okay, let me try to add Bitcoin to this so that I will not make another video today. Okay, Bitcoin made a sharp drop, but it doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, here remains my wave 1, here remains my wave 2. That is in a long-time correction. I mean that is, I still believe Bitcoin has made the low. I still, in my opinion, here is the end of correction, and this is a pullback. Okay, no matter how it's delayed, it doesn't matter. Okay, those who are saying that Bitcoin is going to 20,000, I don't believe it. I can't see it happen. Okay, let's move. Let's go to 4 hours. So this correction, this move goes deeper than I expected. It goes deeper than I expected. I expected the market to give me correction that we end here. Those in my class will see this type of charts. When I made a chart like this, something like this, but it didn't happen. It's go deeper. So that's why I always emphasize on setup. That I marked here doesn't mean that just enter here because I marked here. No, I didn't control the market. I forecast based on what I know. So if you enter the trade because you see where I marked, you can see I marked here, it reverses here. But not the most, it must reverse anywhere I marked. No. The market went deeper. So for now, we will watch and see what will happen in Bitcoin. Are we going to get, let's say, are we going to get a deep move again? What do I mean by that? There's possibility of the market giving us this type of move. A, B, C, and then another move. If it happens, it's normal, but here remains wave 2. Even if it closes below here, here remains the bullish invalidation. It will only take our time. It won't change anything. It can only delay the time of bullish move. But unless I see the market go below the place I show you as the reversal zone, I am still bullish. I don't have any open trade on Bitcoin now. Okay. As a matter of fact, if this happens, I will buy Bitcoin from here. But it may not happen. Market may open, you will see a sharp move like this. And if you see it, watch for this and see this again. It's simple. So for now, trade with care. As I said earlier, the market is at major reversal zones. Things happen the way we don't expect. And there is unrest in Russia, which is also a concern. Russia is shaking the world. People are panicking. The panic is reflecting on what we see in the market. Remember to like and share, subscribe, ask questions, join our Telegram group. We have free Telegram groups where we share chats with our students and the subscribers. If you want to learn from me, just indicate, chat me up. My phone number is here below this video. The phone number is on WhatsApp and Telegram. and add you to my students, you only need to pay only $500. And I don't rush you that you must learn it in 1 month or 6 months. I give you time because I know some people can learn very fast, some can learn very slowly. So my class accommodates everybody who is passionate to learn. Thank you, and God bless you.